leaders defy charges in court. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. 3 pro-independence leaders who have been in jail for 6 months appeared in court today and denied all charges against them. They are accused of violent rebellion for their role in the independence roadmap. Before the judge, they defended Catalonia's right to self-determination, insisted that they've always acted peacefully, and accused the judge of promoting a political trial against them. Here at Catalan News, we'll get you the latest on this case, but we'll also have time to visit one of the most fascinating fairs in Barcelona, Alimentaria, a must for foodies and experts from the food service sector. Oriol Junqueras was the Catalan vice president and minister for economy, but Spain stripped Catalonia of its self-government after a declaration of independence and jailed him while he awaits trial. The same happened to 8 other leaders, while 7 more left the country, warning that they would not get a fair trial in Spain. Today in Madrid, Junqueras and 2 other jailed Catalan leaders appeared before the judge and told him that they have done nothing wrong and that fundamental rights are being violated.
Activists Jordi Sanchez and Jordi Cuixart have so far been in prison for 6 months and are being prosecuted for violent rebellion, a crime that carries prison sentences of up to 30 years, for their role in a demonstration in September. Catalan Vice President Oriol Junqueras has also been behind bars for almost half a year. Today, all 3 appeared before the Spanish Supreme Court. The men deny the charges against them, arguing there was no violence and no rebellion, and no public funds were used to organise the referendum, insisted the deposed Vice President, who was in charge of the Catalan budget. In fact, today, Junqueras found an unlikely ally. A Spanish minister admitted that not a single euro of public funds was used to pay for the referendum. So why Catalan leaders are being prosecuted for misuse of public funds is a mystery to their lawyers, who warned today that the whole case against them is political.
Quan se li diu és que vostè no el deixo sortir perquè té una ideologia concreta, doncs això li podem dir com vulguem, ho podem disfressar com vulguem, però des del sentiment de la persona que rep aquest comentari amb una resolució judicial, doncs home, molt tranquil i molt serè no pot quedar respecte a l'objectivitat de les persones que l'estan judicant.
With 9 Catalan leaders imprisoned in Madrid and 7 others fighting extradition abroad, negotiations to form a new government continue at a standstill. Catalan leader Carles Puigdemont said from Berlin there is still time to reach agreement, and he urged patience.
No caldrà apurar fins al final. Ara, deixem treballar una mica de confiança, sisplau. Tenim temps per trobar solucions que, d'una banda, per mi és sagrat això, respectin el mandat de la gent. Totes les solucions que no respectin això no són solucions. I per l'altra, òbviament, que evitin eleccions.
But his allies from Esquerra Republicana stressed the urgency of retaking control of the Catalan government and bringing an end to direct rule from Madrid.
Per tant, cal fer de forma el més ràpid possible un govern.
The People's Party criticised Puigdemont for acting like a messiah and blamed him for the current stalemate.
Com si fos un messies, com si fos un caudillo per part d'aquest senyor, del Carles Puigdemont, que està portant a la paràlisi més absoluta.
Catalonia has been without a government since October the 27th, when Spain took control of the administration following a declaration of independence in Parliament.
One of the direct consequences of the Spanish government intervention in Catalonia through Article 155 of the Constitution was the liquidation of the Public Diplomacy Council of Catalonia, Diplocat. This body has come to an end today, with its office closed and all its workers dismissed. Former Diplocat employees said that closing the institution is, quote, an unfair and arbitrary decision that goes against Catalonia's interests and its civil society, who will be left without a tool for internationalization, which, according to them, has proven to be useful and efficient. They also denied claims that the Diplocat had a pro-independence bias, saying that they also included unionist parties in all their meetings and people against Catalonia being an independent state spoke at all their events. When discussing the possibility to suspend Catalonia's self-rule, the Spanish government's initial plan was to intervene as well regards Catalan public media, putting them under direct control of Madrid. The idea was ultimately dropped following pressure from the Socialist Party. But the leader of Unionist Ciudadans, Albert Rivera, said today that the Catalan public broadcaster should be put under control of the Spanish Senate and accused the channel of manipulation. This came after the TV station broadcasted an interview with deposed Catalan President Carles Puigdemont on Sunday, the first one since he left prison in Germany. According to Ciudadans, public TV should not be devoted to, quote, secessionism and interview someone that, in Rivera's view, is a fugitive from justice. This week, Barcelona is hosting 150,000 visitors, hungry to take part in Alimentaria, one of the world's main food and drink trade shows. Occupying 100,000 meters squared in the Fira de Barcelona Gran Via venue, the fair, which for the first time runs alongside the Hostelco restaurant and hotel trade show, will show off 4,500 brands from 70 different countries.
Cooks that use liquid nitrogen to prepare their recipes, 3D printers to draw on food, bubbles of olive oil, using the spherification technique by Catalan chef Ferran Adrià, and even pulverized nougat, which uses NASA-inspired technology. When it comes to innovation, the Alimentaria and Hostelco fairs in Catalonia have little to envy the Mobile World Congress. For the very first time, these two major trade fairs have come together to create a world-class platform for the hospitality and gastronomy sectors. The numbers are huge: 4,500 exhibitors and 150,000 visitors, 30% of whom come from around the world.
Most of the Thai company joining the Alimentaria this year, most of them are the newcomer. They don't have the market in Spain yet.
We are supplying the food for the mini field oils in Libya.
I imported special meat into Korea since actually 2004.
It's set up like a Russian doll. Located in the Fira de Barcelona, this gigantic convention hosts different fairs of food-related industries, from high gastronomy to anything you might find in the supermarket: meat, dairy products, canned food, snacks, and of course, one of Catalonia's most demanded products abroad.
People now know in the States that Catalonia is a big wine region and that it has different diocese inside the region. And basically, you know, it's gaining interest because the price quality for the wines, it's really a great value.
There is a lot to eat and drink, but there is more. The Hostelco Fair focuses on hospitality, another leading sector in Catalonia. Some of its solutions might make your life not only more comfortable, but also more accessible. In this room and in this bathroom, everything is designed for people with disabilities. For instance, all furniture can adapt its position to whatever position fits the users best, a feature that will really benefit wheelchair users, because ONCE has made a point of showing that good taste and accessibility can perfectly go hand in hand.
Let's move on to culture now. One is hard-pressed to think of an award with more prestige in its field than the Nobel Literature Prize. And now, a new Barcelona exhibit aims to bring viewers a bit closer to the everyday lives of the authors. Called Passejadas de Nobel, roughly translated as Nobel Walk in English, it's a project by two Catalan photographers and journalists who have been interviewing laureates in their homes or to the backdrop of where their stories are set since 2005. There are 23 Nobel Literature laureates featured in total, including illustrious names like Gabriel García Márquez, Dario Fo, José Saramago, Günter Grass, J.M. Coetzee, and Orhan Pamuk. The exhibition comprises almost 100 photos and can be seen at the Caixa Forum in Barcelona. It's only a week till Sant Jordi, or St. George's Day, one of Catalonia's loveliest traditions. People give each other books and roses as a sign of love and appreciation, which means that April 23rd is a great day for publishers in Catalonia and, as well, for florists.
Millions of roses, 6.5 to 7 million to be exact. This is how many of the flowers are expected to be sold at this year's Sant Jordi, a 25% increase from last year when the holiday fell not on a weekday but on a Sunday. Wholesalers at the flower and ornamental plant market of Catalonia said that a lot of the success has to do with the day itself.
Molta gent, inclús quan vagi a treballar, comprarà roses i quan plegui al vespre seguirà comprant roses per anar cap a casa.
Sales are said to be split between the flower wholesaler and adjacent business, as well as Mercabarna and non-market florists. The classic color for a rose is of course red, but there are many other choices. This year particularly, wholesalers have bought 5% more yellow roses, a color that's come to mean solidarity with those officials in prison or abroad. But florists are still counting on the red rose to take the center stage.
De cada 100 se'n vendran 99 de vermelles, perquè el vermell és el signe de la passió i de l'amor.
Roses are a traditional gift on the April 23rd holiday of Sant Jordi. The day is known as an opportunity to celebrate both literature, it falls on the UNESCO World Book Day, as well as the patron saint of Catalonia, and of course, love, both platonic and romantic. So if you've been trying to find a way to show someone you care and cheer them up on a Monday, this Sant Jordi is the perfect time to do it.
And with this, we finish today's show. We leave you with some images from the Ebre River in southern Catalonia that these days is running full of water. You might have noticed if you're in Catalonia, it's been raining a lot. But this is good news and helps avoid drought in summer. You might still want to watch out if you're near a river though. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.